Have you ever stood up and felt your legs tremble or struggled to climb the same stairs that once felt easy? If so, you're not alone. Every day, millions of older Americans feel their strength slipping away sometimes without warning. But what if I told you that restoring your legs' power doesn't start in the gym or a doctor's office, but right in your kitchen? Imagine one simple food, one you may already have, that could reignite the energy in your legs in just 12 hours. That's right, 12 hours. The secret isn't a miracle pill or a complicated workout. It's about giving your body the fuel it's been silently craving all along. Today we'll unpack the latest science and reveal how this one food paired with a smart routine can help you walk steadier, climb easier, and move with confidence again. This isn't just about strength, it's about regaining your independence, your balance, and your spark for life. Before we dive in, I'd love to know where you're watching from. Drop your city in the comments below. If this resonates with you, give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend who might need this, and don't forget to subscribe for more gentle science-backed advice just for you. Let's get started. Section 1. Why leg strength declines faster than you think. Have you ever felt your legs trembling for no good reason when you try to stand up? Maybe you've noticed climbing the stairs leaves you winded faster than it used to, or your legs feel like they're carrying more than just your weight. You're not imagining things, and it's not just about getting older. Most of us are taught that losing strength in our legs is simply part of aging, something we have no control over. But what if I told you that the real reason your legs feel weaker than they did just a few years ago is more about how your body talks to itself than about your birthday candles? Let's break it down. Deep inside your legs, there's a delicate system that acts like a communication line between your brain and your muscles. This line is powered by motor neurons. Think of them as messengers carrying the stand-up walk or hold steady signals from your brain straight to your legs. As we get older, these messengers begin to lose efficiency. It's like trying to call a friend with a phone that keeps dropping the signal. You want to stand up, but the message doesn't quite get through, so your legs tremble. You try to climb stairs, but halfway up, your legs feel heavy and slow. It's not that your muscles are gone, it's that they're not getting the right instructions. A groundbreaking study from the University of Calgary found that even in people who struggled with leg weakness, the muscles themselves were still there waiting. The real problem. The signals were weak, or in some cases missing altogether. It's like your muscles have gone offline, ready to work, but disconnected from the command center. This is where most of us misunderstand aging. It's not always about losing muscle, but about losing the connection that powers those muscles. Your nervous system is like a battery that keeps your legs charged and ready to go. But over time, especially without the right nutrition, movement, and rest, that battery runs low, and your legs don't respond the way they used to. Here's the good news: this battery can be recharged. Your legs might feel heavy or unsteady now, but science shows that with the right tools, specific nutrients, smart habits, and a little know-how, you can bring those muscles back online. It's not just about fighting weakness, it's about restoring the very spark that helps you move confidently through your day. So the next time you stand up and feel that wobble, remember it's not just age, it's your nervous system asking for a boost. And coming up next, we'll reveal exactly how to recharge that battery and get your legs and your life back on steady ground. Stay tuned. Section 2. Fueling the neuromuscular junction. Imagine your legs are like a car waiting to be driven, but the key isn't turning the ignition. The gas is there. The engine is fine, but the spark that makes it all happen just isn't firing. That spark, that magical connection between your brain and your muscles, happens at a place called the neuromuscular junction. It's the tiny but mighty bridge that takes every thought you have, like standing up from your chair or lifting your foot, and turns it into movement. As we age, this bridge can get a little rusty. The messages from your brain don't travel as quickly or clearly, and your muscles don't get the memo to go. That's why you might notice that standing up feels slower than before, or why you have to steady yourself after taking a few steps. This connection relies on a chemical messenger called acetylcholine. Think of acetylcholine as the spark plug that makes your muscles fire when your brain tells them to. But here's the catch: as we grow older, our bodies naturally produce less acetylcholine. It's like trying to light a stove with a worn-out spark. Sometimes it catches, but sometimes it doesn't. Here's where nutrition comes into play. The building blocks of acetylcholine come from the food you eat, specifically from certain amino acids, B vitamins, and choline, a nutrient that acts like a raw material for that spark plug. Without enough of these, your brain and muscles can't talk to each other properly. It's like trying to hold a phone conversation with a bad connection. You end up repeating yourself or giving up altogether. Think about this. Have you ever noticed that after sitting for a while, getting up feels harder than it used to? That moment of hesitation, that little extra effort, those are signs that your neuromuscular junction might be underpowered. But what if the right nutrients could restore that spark faster than you think? Scientists have found that by giving your body the raw materials it needs, like amino acids found in quality proteins, B vitamins from whole foods, and choline from sources like eggs or even certain greens, you can start to repair that bridge between your brain and your muscles. It's not magic, it's biology. But can a single food really help restore this critical link? That's what we're going to uncover next. Because sometimes the solution isn't as complicated as it seems. It might just be sitting in your fridge, waiting to bring your legs back to life. Stay with us. Section 3, leucine, the key to muscle activation. Imagine standing in front of a door marked strength, but not having the key to open it. You know it's there, but something is keeping you from stepping through and reclaiming the muscle power you once had. That key, in many ways, is a small but mighty amino acid called leucine, a true powerhouse when it comes to rebuilding muscle. Leucine is like a spark that tells your muscles it's time to grow. It's the ignition that flips on your body's natural muscle-building switch, known scientifically as mTOR. Think of mTOR as the control center inside each muscle cell that says, let's get stronger. But here's where the challenge begins. As we get older, our bodies become less responsive to that spark. Scientists call this anabolic resistance. It's like the lock on that strength door has gotten a little rusty. You might think you're eating plenty of protein. Maybe you have an egg for breakfast or some chicken for lunch, but your body might not be listening the same way it did in your younger days. That's why so many older adults feel frustrated when they try to eat right and stay active, but still see their strength fading. But here's the good news. Research has shown that even older muscles can respond quickly to the right dose of leucine. A 2011 study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that a single meal rich in leucine could jumpstart mTOR activity even in older adults. This means that the door to strength isn't locked forever, it just needs the right key. So where do you find this key? It's not hidden in an expensive supplement or a fancy superfood. It's in everyday familiar foods like eggs, chicken, and whey protein. Just 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein in a meal equivalent to about 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine can flip that switch back on. Whey protein isolate is one of the best ways to do this. It's easy to digest, quick to absorb, and packs the perfect ratio of leucine and other essential amino acids. That's why it's not just for athletes, it's becoming a favorite among health experts, helping older Americans reclaim their muscle strength. So the next time you sit down for a meal, ask yourself, am I giving my body the spark it needs to stay strong? Because with the right foods, every bite becomes an investment in your strength, your independence, and your confidence. And that's a future worth building one meal at a time. Stay tuned, because up next we'll reveal how to reconnect your brain and muscles even more deeply with a little-known nutrient called acetylcholine. Section 4, acetylcholine, reconnecting your muscles. Have you ever noticed that your legs don't always listen the way they used to? Maybe you stand up from your favorite recliner and your legs feel slow, unsteady, or even shaky. That's not just about getting older. It's about the communication lines between your brain and your muscles getting a little frayed. Inside every one of us is a powerful chemical messenger called acetylcholine. It's the key that unlocks movement, literally telling your muscles it's time to move. But here's the thing, as we age, our bodies naturally produce less of it. It's like the batteries in a remote that start to wear down. You press the button, but nothing happens. This lack of acetylcholine can make the simple act of standing, walking, or climbing stairs feel more challenging. It can even lead to tremors or hesitation moments that remind us that the connection between mind and muscle isn't as strong as it once was. But what if I told you that you could begin rebuilding that connection in as little as 6 to 12 hours, starting right in your own kitchen? A 2012 study highlighted in the journal Nutrients found that choline, a nutrient found in everyday foods, can rapidly boost acetylcholine production, helping your nerves talk to your muscles again. And guess what? One of the richest, most natural sources of choline is something many of us already have in our fridge: eggs. Just 2 whole eggs, yolks included, can deliver over 300 milligrams of choline, enough to jumpstart your muscles' response system by the time you're ready to take your next walk. Try pairing those eggs with a scoop of whey protein or a serving of cottage cheese at breakfast. This combination doesn't just fuel your muscles with the amino acids they crave, it also gives them the chemical spark they need to respond faster and stronger. And for those of you who prefer plant-based options, don't worry. Soybeans, broccoli, and quinoa also contain choline, though in smaller amounts and in a form that's a bit harder for your body to absorb. Still, every bit counts, and it's a great way to keep that bridge between your brain and your muscles as strong as it can be. So the next time you notice your legs feeling hesitant or your steps less steady, remember, it's not just about building muscle, it's about making sure your brain and your body are speaking the same language. With the right foods and the right timing, you can reignite that spark and step into your day with more confidence. Stay with us, because next we're going to dive into how to supercharge blood flow in your legs and why that matters more than you might think. Section 5, nitric oxide boosting blood flow for stronger legs. Have you ever felt like your legs just weren't getting the fuel they needed? Like every step felt heavier than it should? It's not always about muscle strength itself. Sometimes it's about the highways that deliver oxygen and nutrients to those hardworking muscles. And that's where nitric oxide comes in, a natural molecule that plays a key role in keeping those highways open and traffic flowing. Nitric oxide is your body's natural vasodilator. It tells your blood vessels, hey, let's widen the lanes so that more oxygen, nutrients, and energy can get to your legs right when you need them. Without enough nitric oxide, it's like driving on a clogged, narrow road. Everything slows down, including you. But here's the good news: you can help your body make more of this incredible molecule, and you don't need a prescription to do it. Nature has given us a powerful source of nitric oxide in a simple, everyday food: beets. Whether you enjoy them roasted, steamed, or in a juice, beets contain dietary nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide, helping to open up those blood vessels and deliver a fresh wave of energy to your legs. A 2015 study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that older adults who drank beetroot juice saw real improvements in leg muscle power within just a few hours. Not days, not weeks, just hours. That means you could feel the difference by your afternoon walk or evening stroll. Here's a simple plan: about 90 minutes before your planned activity, whether it's a walk around the block, gardening, or even stretching, drink 250 to 300 milliliters of beetroot juice. That gives your body enough time to convert the nitrates into nitric oxide and start opening those blood vessels. Want to make it even more effective? Pair your beet juice with a light protein or a serving of leafy greens. Not only does that help stabilize your blood sugar so you don't get a sugar crash later, but it also adds an extra layer of nutrients that your muscles love. So the next time your legs feel heavy or you're facing a flight of stairs, think of nitric oxide as your personal on-ramp to strength and confidence. It's a reminder that even small choices like drinking a glass of beetroot juice can help you move better, faster, and with a steadier step. Stay with us, because next we're diving into something that silently robs many older Americans of their strength and how you can fight back starting today. Section 6, chronic inflammation, the silent muscle killer. Have you ever felt like your legs just can't seem to recover, No matter how well you eat or how carefully you move, that deep down ache or persistent weakness that doesn't go away, it might not be about how hard you're working or even how much protein you're getting. It could be a hidden fire quietly burning beneath the surface chronic inflammation. Unlike the sharp pain of a sprain or injury, chronic inflammation is sneaky. It's silent like a low, steady hum that you can't hear, but that's always there, quietly draining your strength. Over time, that hidden flame can break down your muscle tissue, slow your recovery, and even weaken your coordination. A 2020 study published in the Journals of Gerontology found that older adults with higher levels of two key markers, CRP C-reactive protein and IL-6, had significantly lower muscle mass and strength. That means that even if you're eating right and staying active, inflammation might still be working against you. So what's happening in your body when the silent fire is at work? Chronic inflammation interferes with muscle protein synthesis, making it harder for your body to build and maintain muscle. It also increases oxidative stress and internal wear and tear that's like rust, slowly corroding the structure of your muscles. And it disrupts the way your nerves talk to your muscles. So even if your muscles are there, they can't respond as quickly or as strongly. But here's the good news: you have more control over that fire than you might think. One of the most powerful tools you can use to fight inflammation is as close as your grocery store produce aisle dark leafy greens. Think spinach, kale, arugula, Swiss chard, and mustard greens. These vibrant greens are packed with polyphenols, natural compounds that act like fire extinguishers for your body's inflammation. One of the stars in this leafy lineup is quercetin, a polyphenol that's been shown to directly reduce inflammatory signals like IL-6 and TNF-alpha. A study in 2019 found that eating quercetin-rich foods could lower inflammation levels in as little as 2 to 4 weeks, especially when combined with gentle exercise. Here's a simple way to start: add at least 1 packed cup of dark leafy greens to your breakfast every day. Pair it with a healthy fat like olive oil or avocado. This not only makes the greens taste better, it also helps your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin K and beta-carotene that your muscles and bones need to stay strong. So the next time you feel that deep down ache in your legs, remember it might be a silent fire, but you can fight back one delicious bite at a time. Stay tuned, because in our next section, we'll talk about how the timing of your meals can make all the difference in building strong, steady legs. Section 7. Meal timing for muscle recovery. Have you ever wondered why, despite eating a healthy dinner or having that protein shake at night, your legs still feel weak and unsteady the next day? It's not just about how much protein you're eating, it's about when you're eating it. As we age, our bodies naturally become less responsive to the muscle-building signals that protein delivers. Scientists call this anabolic resistance. It means that even if you're getting enough protein in your day, your muscles might not be listening the way they once did. But here's the good news: you can help your muscles tune back in simply by changing when you eat. A 2014 study from the University of Texas found that older adults who spread their protein intake evenly across breakfast, lunch, and dinner had 25% higher rates of muscle protein synthesis than those who saved most of their protein for dinner. Think about that: 25% more muscle growth just by changing how you space your meals. Imagine what that could mean for you. Stronger legs, steadier steps, more confidence getting up from the couch or climbing the stairs. It all starts with how you begin your day. Try this: start your morning with a breakfast that includes at least 30 grams of high-quality protein. That could be 3 eggs with a side of sautéed spinach and lentils, or a bowl of Greek yogurt topped with seeds and berries. Not only will this kickstart your muscles' rebuilding process, but it will also help you feel more energized and balanced throughout the day. And don't stop there. After any light exercise, whether it's a walk around the block or a simple stretching routine, grab a snack within an hour that combines protein and some healthy carbs. A smoothie with protein powder and half a banana, or a plate of quinoa and beans with a drizzle of olive oil can do wonders. Why? Because that small meal helps shuttle amino acids into your muscle cells more efficiently, thanks to the natural boost in insulin after exercise. One last tip, avoid saving up all your protein for dinner. Your muscles can only use so much at once, usually around 30 to 40 grams, and the rest may just get stored as energy or pass through. By spreading your intake across the day, you're giving your muscles a steady stream of the nutrients they need to grow and stay strong. Remember, you're not just feeding your muscles, you're talking to them. Every bite is a message. Stay strong, stay ready, I still need you. And when you send that message at the right times, your body listens and responds. Stay tuned, because in our final section, we'll bring all of these powerful tools together into one simple science-backed plan you can start tomorrow. Now that we've unpacked the science and uncovered the hidden truths about your leg strength, let's bring it all together into one clear, empowering plan you can start tomorrow. Remember, your body is built to adapt. It's ready to respond when you give it the right tools. We've learned how nitric oxide, your natural vasodilator, helps open the pathways that deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles, keeping them strong and responsive. We've seen how leucine, that powerhouse amino acid, flips the switch inside your muscles, telling them to grow and repair. Acetylcholine, the key messenger, helps your brain and muscles talk to each other, ensuring every step feels steady and sure. And let's not forget the role of polyphenols in fighting silent inflammation and giving your muscles the calm, stable environment they need to thrive. But it's not just about what you eat, it's also about when you eat it. Because the right meal at the right time can turn on your body's muscle-building machinery and keep it running all day long. So what does that look like in real life? Let's build a simple morning routine that brings these tools together, an easy plan you can follow that sets the tone for a day of strength and confidence. First, start your day with a smoothie made from beetroot powder or juice. Add in a scoop of protein powder or some Greek yogurt to give your muscles the building blocks they need. This combination will flood your system with nitrates that convert into nitric oxide, priming your legs for the day ahead. Next, take a 15-minute walk around the block or through your garden. Movement amplifies the benefits of nitric oxide, sending fresh oxygen and nutrients straight to your leg muscles. Then sit down to a protein-rich breakfast, eggs with spinach, lentils, or maybe a hearty yogurt bowl topped with seeds and berries. This meal delivers the leucine, acetylcholine precursors and polyphenols your body needs to rebuild, repair, and restore your strength. Small steps, big results. That's the power of working with your body instead of against it. You're not just giving your legs a fighting chance, you're giving yourself the freedom to live life on your own terms. Stay tuned for our final words of encouragement and the small action that can make a big difference coming up next. You deserve to feel strong, steady, and confident again, because every step you take should bring you closer to the life you love. Remember, small changes can make a world of difference. If this video opened your eyes or gave you hope, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Your support helps us bring science-backed solutions to even more people who want to live stronger and more independent lives. Stay tuned, because we're just getting started with more gentle, practical tools to help you regain your strength and freedom. Thanks for being here.